Hi friends, good morning. Thank you all for joining us today. I can see a lot of you have already joined the room. We will be starting sharp at 12 noon, so in another 3 minutes. Please bear with us till then. Thank you. Hi friends, good morning. Thank you all for joining us today. I can see lots of you have already joined the room. Thank you for being punctual. We'll be starting sharp at 12 noon, so in another 3 minutes. Please bear with us till then. In the meanwhile, if you have any questions related to Azerbaijan, and especially the Azerbaijan e-visa, please ask that in the chat tab and we will be taking up questions later. So please bear with us for another 3 minutes. Hi friends, good morning. Thank you all for joining. We'll be starting shortly. Please bear with us for another minute and we'll be starting soon. Thank you. Hi friends, good afternoon. Thank you all for joining us today. Yes, it's sharp 12 noon and now I can say good afternoon to you all. It's so nice to see so many of you being punctual and being with us on time. We have a really exciting 1.5 hours planned for you where we talk about all about Azerbaijan actually. We talk about tourism, flights and the e-visa services. I'm sure that you all are already aware of the e-visa services that have been seamlessly introduced. And today we will discuss that more in detail. Before I introduce the team, I like to say that today's webinar is extremely interactive. So please feel free to ask questions in the chat tab on your screen. On your screen, either on the right-hand side or at the bottom, you can see a chat tab. So please ask your questions there. We will try and address most of the questions today. In case we can't address the questions today, we will respond to you with a reply to the questions. So all your questions will be addressed. Further, in case you have a problem, you can't hear us or you can't see us, there is a reconnect button on the top of your screens. Please do press the reconnect button and then you should be able to hear us and see us clearly. A recording of this webinar will also be shared with you in the next 24 hours. So in case you've missed out on anything, a recording will be emailed to you in your inbox. So please don't panic and you will have the information available. I'm now not going to stand in the way of you and Azerbaijan and introduce to you Mr. Noel Swain, the COO for Passports, e-visas, identity and citizenship services at VFS Global. Hi, Mr. Noel. Welcome to the webinar. Over to you to take it forward for us.
Thank you, Devika. I just wanted to confirm that I'm audible.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
We can hear you.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot. Firstly, good afternoon if you're joining from India, and good morning if you're joining from other parts of the world. It's a real pleasure to be here. Thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedule to attend this webinar. I can assure you, based on all of the preparation that has gone into it, it's going to be extremely engaging, interactive, and will certainly ensure that you know after the end of the webinar, you will know much more about this new and fascinating destination, which is Azerbaijan, new to India at least, and it'll be an exciting session. I just want to quickly introduce our speakers for the day. The first one is Orkhan Tagiev. Orkhan is also quickly introduce the VFS team to you. If we can have the slide up, Devika. Thank you. So what you see on the left of your screen is Prabhuda Sen. Prabhuda is the Chief Operating Officer for the entire South Asia region. And along with him is also Vishal Jairath, who is the head of operations for India. I just want to also introduce Henry. Henry, who you all may know, is the head of sales for VFS Global and is based in Delhi. And I'm sure you interacted with Henry and his sales team at some point of time. Just a quick synopsis of VFS, while I'm sure all of you have interacted with us in some shape or form. As you know, VFS as an organization started off in India over 20 years ago. We started with managing the business and outsourcing services for the US Embassy in India. VFS is really a pioneer in the space of outsourcing relay customers and your customers, including yourselves, through 9,000 employees. We represent 65 client governments across the world, and specifically in India, we work with 51 governments serving the needs of diplomatic missions related to passport applications, including biometrics enrollment. We are present in 18 cities in India, and we have over 500 application centers across all our client governments. We've also been investing a lot in trying to make the visa application process simpler and seamless for your customers. And there are two key products that we've launched and that are seeing a lot of traction, where we run and manage the entire online platform for visas for Azerbaijan. And apart from that, you have probably looked at some of our other e-visa products, including Thailand, Vietnam, Suriname, Qatar, and Dubai, which is something that's also relevant for the India market. We are very, very excited to have Azerbaijan on board. It's a great destination, fantastic destination, I think, for the Indian customer. It's got everything to offer, but I'm not going to steal the thunder from Roshan, Vishal, and Orkhan. Social innovation, which is also called ASAN. You will hear the word ASAN probably coming up quite a few times as part of his presentation. And I just told you what that is. The e-government center really focuses on digitization of some of the physical processes that exist within the country and abroad. And the mandate of ASAN is directly under the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan. With that, Orkhan, over to you.
Thank you, Noel, for introduction. I hope everyone will have a good time and hear more informative information about how to get a visa to Azerbaijan. As easy process as it is, we will explain in upcoming minutes. So my name is Orkhan Tagiev. I am, as Noel mentioned, Head of Partner Affairs and Communications Department for eGov Development Center. I would like to in under 3 hours, and given that the process is worked with VFS Global, who is our official and the only partner for e-visa for Azerbaijan, I believe that we created an easy process that everyone can benefit. As I mentioned, we all welcome you here in Azerbaijan and wish that you take an advantage of the system. Thank you, Noel. That's, I believe, will be this from me for that given period of time.
Many thanks, Orkhan, and thank you very much for your trust in VFS Global and really your focus on India, where, as we know, given the emerging middle class and the size of the population, becomes a huge source market for most countries in the world, including that of Azerbaijan. Thanks again for all your support.
Thank you. It's a great honor to be in this team today. Thank you for the invitation. I'm saying hello. I'm saying namaste. I'm saying salam to all of you. And I'm glad to hear about this new product. Actually, a couple of years, people are asking about group visas and about other advantages of this platform. So I hope guests of Azerbaijan will use and experience and enjoy this platform visiting our country. So if possible, I will do just a short presentation. We'll tell about some news. Some of you have been in Azerbaijan, some of you will be this next year. What is news about tourism in Azerbaijan? But before starting presentation, let me show the...
Dominated by the Caspian Sea and the Caucasus Mountains, placed the country firmly on the path of the ancient Silk Road. And for millennia, traders and travelers, camels and caravans passed through each settlement. Ancient Albanian temples and Christian churches can be admired in Sheki, Gah, Zagatala and other places. The country also possesses fascinating German and Polish heritage, Shirvanshah's Palace. The Old City is one of Azerbaijan's 3 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. The astonishing prehistoric rock art of the Gobustan State Reserve and the atmospheric historical art of Muham, the national equestrian sport of Chovgan, which is sometimes called Azerbaijani polo, and the exquisite Kelagai silk scarves. 13 cultural elements of Azerbaijan Zoroastrianism. A land filled with stories and secrets, Azerbaijan has much more culture waiting to be discovered. From carpet weaving and coppersmithing in quiet mountain villages like Lahuj.
Great, it was very good quality, at least on my side. So presentation was prepared based on the questions we received this month. So my name is Roshan Rahimov. I'm representative of Azerbaijan Tourism Board. I'm representing beautiful India, and we are working, and I'm glad to see among our participants a lot of people which we know. First of all, location. As you know, we already have direct airlines which connects Baku with Delhi. And we hope to see near future other largest cities of India as well. As you see, our location is west part of Caspian Sea. Let me tell you that people who are visiting us this month, tourists, they are enjoying peaceful life in Baku and regions. There is no any bad situation, no any conflict around our borders, and so I also suggest you to visit. If you have more questions about when other cities will be in direct airlines, we have here GSA of Azerbaijan Airlines. So here is real statistics of arrivals to Azerbaijan from India. As you see, in 2019, there was a 65 started direct connection between India and Azerbaijan, and we are sure that there will be more and more people from India who are enjoying Azerbaijan. And let me tell you that our map, as you see in the west side of Azerbaijan, our government is investing a lot of resources to its roads, sites, wellness, and other products of tourism. So for the next couple of years, we will be able to offer more of products to our partners. So you are in a good way if you are already started cooperating with Azerbaijan. So some facts: Azerbaijan is English is widely spoken. Here is
Mr. Roshan, sorry, this is Devika here. I'm just coming in. I'm getting a lot of requests for you to talk louder, please. Can you talk a bit louder?
Okay. Is it better now?
Yeah, just a bit louder because
great. It's lovely. So one Azerbaijan manat is around 47 Indian rupees, and here you can of course use Visa card, MasterCard, and other international cards. So we have here already 7 international airports. By the way, in this period, the government built 1 more airport, and 1 more is being built currently in our west side of Azerbaijan. The main one, Hyder Aliyev International Airport, has all, of course, Uber. So Azerbaijan cuisine, there is a lot of opportunities on vegetarian-friendly restaurants and foods, which I mentioned here. We know how it is important for travelers of international travelers of India to experience new country and at the same time to be close to India. So we have Indian restaurants, Indian chefs as well. And we have other like American, European, Middle East Asian restaurants as well. And if you are doing your event in some high places, far remote areas, mountains, you can always coordinate with your partners to provide Indian food as well. So winter, spring, summer, autumn. Winter here is cold. In our regions, it's snowing. In Baku, it's celebrated New Year. You will feel like you are in some European city. And winter activities are very popular. Spring is a very good time for us because we celebrate Nowruz holiday, which is coming from Zoroastrianism religion. At this time, everything is becoming green and period of festivals. Summer, as you saw from the picture, we are on the shores of the Caspian Sea. So popular beaches, we have international events, musical, sport, and of course countryside as well. And autumn is very often used. Of course, I will not be able to, for such a short time, to show all of Azerbaijan. But anytime I'm ready to meet once again and talk about other regions. Today I will tell about some of the route, let's say north part, which starts from Baku, which is the capital of Azerbaijan. So when you visit Baku, make sure that first days you visited Nizami Street, Fountain Square, İçerişehir, Old City, which you will be lost walking around the labyrinths of narrow alleyways. And of course, Maiden Tower, one of the symbols of Azerbaijan for many centuries. And romantic cruise along the Baku Bay, Baku Eye, like London Eye or Paris Eye, flame towers, which is during the night has very beautiful videos, and highlight park, which you will see a mix of modern Azerbaijan with antique Baku. You will see influence of oil city and influence of history. And during your way from airport to your hotel, you will see such a beautiful, astonishing curved wave-like shape, which is Hyder Aliyev Center. It has museum and it has a vintage car exhibition in its -1st floor. I hope you hear me well, Dilka. Another place which we suggest for our guests from India, we know how important for them, is a place which is coming from Zoroastrianism religion. It is Atashkar temple, which you will find Sanskrit and which was built by Indian travelers during the Great Silk Road, and Yanardar. And visiting Gobustan and Mad Volcanoes, you will feel that around 20 degrees during evening time. So as you see, just within 3 hours, your partners who are exploring Baku can change atmosphere and enjoy all the contrast of our weather. What you can explore in this route? First of all, bird watching, and there's hundreds of different species who are migrating through Caspian coast. You can explore this beautiful multicolored mountains, which is especially popular for people who are making video clips, musical clips, and cinemas. You can explore Guba, one of the centers of golf of Azerbaijan, which you can add to your corporate wedding and other celebrations. And there is opportunities of ecotourism. Another traditions which you can experience here is in Guba. also, which is a carpet waving, and very popular for our guests to use it to take master classes opportunities. And there is one of the villages, Hınali, which is considered connected to the story of Noah, who dropped its anchor here during Great Flood. The city which preserved its language, its traditions, which is over 2,000 meters above the sea. Make sure you stay one day with one of the people who lives there, so get out of everything to get into these traditions and culture. And of course, knowing how important outside events and activities for India, skiing, snowboarding, in hiking, cycling, and paragliding, you will be able to try at skan, harak, and other cuisines prepared by the largest minority Lezgins who live in Azerbaijan. And you will be asking your guide what is it around the roads. Those are lavashes made of dry fruits. And of course, if you love any of the cuisine, you can always try master classes. So very often we receive the questions about family-oriented sites. You will be surprised that local people here traveling with their children, with their families. So do not be surprised that in the tourism sites you will see more of our Azeri people who are enjoying nature, culture, gastronomy, and game zones, especially in the largest malls and parks as well. So after exploring a couple of days Azerbaijan on your last days, especially if it's weekends, make sure that you visited one of the night pubs, winery houses in Azerbaijan, in Baku. So you will be enjoying a friendly atmosphere. You will see a lot of other Indian, Americans. It's not only tourists, it's expats as well. And Azerbaijan, Baku have been called the international city not only after its independence, during Soviet time even, because there is a lot of various nationals from all over the world lived and visited us. So sources, etc., you will be searching and you will find them in local bazaars. And buses in heavy petroleum, as this is Naftalan, one of the miracles of our tourism products, which is increasing circulation of your blood and is kind of medicine from a lot of problems of your body. So it was just a short glance. Of course, online you can reach us through elearningtourismboard.us platform, where your staff members, if you are started working with our partners in Baku. So in order to become a certified travel expert in Azerbaijan, you can visit this website and your staff members can go through it. Azerbaijan.travel, very fresh website. Even I use sometimes news from this website to add into the presentation. And in case you are planning to do MICE event in Azerbaijan, as you see from the right corner of this slide, you can find a suitable venue, you can find information about its capacity, where to do hotels and contacts via this website. And anytime we are available for any questions. It was just a short glance on Baku. As I said, I'm glad to be here. You can reach me via VFS Global, and here is my website, and I will share this presentation with organizer. Any questions
of customers and a variety of things that are really interesting. I mean, each time you hear about Azerbaijan, there's something new that you learn. From your presentation today, one of the things that stood out was Noah anchoring the ship in Azerbaijan during the Great Flood. Very exciting to learn that, and hope to see it very, very soon. Now that we've got an understanding about the destination, I think it is a great segue into our next segment, which is how to get there, right? And we've got Vishal Sharma with us. I'm sure you've interacted with Vishal. Vishal is the managing director of the Zeal Global Group, and who are the exclusive partners to Azerbaijan Airlines. With that, over to you, Vishal.
Thank you, Noel. First of all, thank you, Roshman, for getting all of us introduced to such a beautiful country. I still remember when first time I landed there, I had fallen. I would like to share with you, with all of you out here. When I was a child, I had a neighbor They were twin brothers, Sunil and Anil. Sunil was typically studious. He would read all the books, very intelligent. We all know that there are few students, those are always favorite of teachers. So he was one of them. So teacher would always admire him. Oh, Sunil, you are always good, you score well. And then, unlike Sunil, his brother Anil was not studious, but he was very different from Sunil, but he was like more into meeting people, going outside, quite inquisitive personality. So what happened, as they grew, the passion also got stronger. Sunil, as expected, topped the university. And others on the other side, Anil, who was more into, he kept on traveling, meeting people, knowing a lot of culture, their perspective. As Sunil, his CV was quite impressive because of his academic records. He was first called. He spent around 15-20 minutes out there with all the interviews out there. And then what happened? He got the job. He was, they liked him. And he came out. He told his brother, hey, brother, I got the job. I don't know what would happen now, but now they're still calling you. So, Anil congratulated him, went inside. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, he didn't come out. So Sunil was getting furious. What is happening inside? Why is he not coming? And then Anil comes out, says, hey, brother, I also got the job. I said, how? You also got the job? How come? He said, I don't know, but they have offered me product manager. I said, product manager? How is it possible? There was only one position of a marketing executive, and that I've already got the job. How come you got product manager, that to be a senior one? It wasn't there. Didn't you know that we both applied for the same position? Say, sorry, I don't know, but they offered me product manager. Why would I refuse? I said, that made him more furious. He went inside. He could not hold himself. And we went inside. Said, let me just go and ask those interviews out there. He went inside. Sir, excuse me. There was only one position. I answered all your questions. You liked me. You appreciated me. But then you never told me there was a position of product manager as well. Else I would have applied for that. So yes, they said, you're right. There was no position for product manager until we met Anil. So then why didn't you tell me? I could have also applied. And I answer all your questions correctly? He said, yes, of course. You answered all our questions. Came with a different perspective. He came with the different facts and figures which was not known to us. We didn't get that information in the books, and we didn't want to lose this great talent. So the opportunity which was not there, or probably we would have thought of introducing a month later, we thought, let's not waste this talent. And we immediately gave him the opportunity of product manager. So what I have learned from those neighbors of mine is that travel is the ultimate education. It broadens your horizon. And that's the new dimension which travel gives to all of us. And now the second thing, why do we travel? We do all travel to rejuvenate ourselves, aren't we? We all are doing, because life is so stressful these days. Everybody is after work. But then when we work, we want to rejuvenate. We want to take a small break. And for small break, we want to rejuvenate ourselves. But here, mind you, we do not want to get tired. And that's why I would request first, Devika out here, if you could please kindly, one more thing. You must have seen that. Yeah, one more incident, one more example I would like to share here with you. There are a lot of spiritual great leaders here.
Mr. Sharma, over to you. Hi, Mr. Sharma, if you can hear us, over to you. We have your presentation on now. Mr. Sharma, if you can hear us, we have your presentation on. We want you to start the presentation, please. Absolutely. Over to you for the presentation.
Yeah, can you play that video, please?
We've already played the video.
Oh, I missed that part. So
sorry. Yeah.
But no worries. Since we prepared that video, so I'm sure you all must have enjoyed that video. So that was a little break. So you know that now you can travel the beautiful country which has recently been introduced by Roshwan. You can just travel within 4 hours. 4 hours away from a beautiful country which earlier has taken you probably minimum 8 hours to 10 hours or maybe more than that. So within 4 hours you can reach. And when we travel within India, at times we take 3 hours. So within 4 hours to such a beautiful country, why not? So let me get you introduced to Azerbaijan Airlines. Azerbaijan Airlines, as we know, it's a flag carrier of Azerbaijan. Our hub is Baku, which is a beautiful city. Airport has already been introduced by Roshwan, and that's our fleet. We have 340, Dreamliner, 767, 757, 320s, 319, and these are all the part of our fleet. We have isn't it give you that vibrant look? So please, once again, I would say, please go and feel yourself. Now, we have 33 cities. We go beyond Baku to all these cities. Yes, of course, like we said, after COVID, there are a few sectors we might have not started, but this is where we're going to take you further. So if you really want to enjoy from India to Baku and then beyond, this is our network. And then the most important thing, the perfect gateway to Europe, just 4 hours away from you. Just 4 hours away from you. Till now, for 4 hours, when you had to think about where you all can travel without much of pain. Like I said, when you want to rejuvenate yourself, you don't want to tire. It should not be tiring. So travel should not be tiring. It should be easy. So how you can connect to this beautiful country now with Azerbaijan Airlines, Delhi, Baku, directly within 4 hours. That's our flight, which we are serving you with. We are serving you with Airbus 320, which is a beautiful aircraft. We have 20 business class and 126 economy class. We have that, and the timing is absolutely beautiful. Early in the morning at 2:30 from here, reaching out there 5 o'clock in the morning. So by the time you can, then we have, see the beautiful aircraft. That's the real picture from inside. These are our business class seats and economy class seats. This is the actual picture of the aircraft which we have shown. It's not that we are showing you something else and we're giving something else. This is the aircraft you're gonna enjoy or travel with. And more on top of this, our in-flight service, delicious food. Business class travels gonna enjoy, like, of course, they pay more, so they get more. But at the same time, in economy also, we don't compromise on anything. We make sure they are also served well. Whether you talk about beverages, alcoholic, non-alcoholic, it's up to the mark. And of course, the in-flight entertainment. We don't make sure, though it's night, early morning flight, you would like to take a nap, or you would like to, few of you will feel sleep, but then those are awake. If you really want to enjoy, please enjoy our in-flight service, in-flight entertainment. So that's what we give. And the business class, as usual, you can carry up to 32 kilos, economy up to 23 kilos, 7 kilos in the hand carry. On the business class, 10 kgs. Out here, they welcomed all the crew members and the first flight. So this is what Azerbaijan Airlines, please remember, we take you there within 4 hours. 4 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours. Just enjoy this beautiful country within 4 hours. Thank you so much. Over to you, Devika.
Thank you, Vishal. And I think that was a really great presentation. I mean, being in the travel business, we fully understand the difference between direct flights and indirect flights in terms of what that does to the number of travelers to a destination. It's already encouraging to see that the destination has been visited by Indians in 2019 and continue to have traffic both in 2020, 2021, and going forward as well. But I think direct connectivity is going to make a big difference. So thank you for that. And also special thanks for your is the head of sales for VFS Global and is based in Delhi. And I'm sure Henry and his team is out in the market interacting with you on a regular basis. Henry is going to take us through a little bit about the visa application process for Azerbaijan, which you will see is extremely simple. And with that, over to you, Henry.
So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to be part of this webinar and also part of this growth story of Azerbaijan tourism. So I have a very small presentation because fortunately this whole process is just a 5-click solution. So it's that simple. So my presentation is also very small, but I will still share a few items which is very, very important for you to know and process your visa, right? So first of all, I just want to talk about the trend and the travel. They look at direct departure arrival. In this case, Azerbaijan airline has introduced a direct flight, which is 4 hours away. Indian food, value for money shopping, and ease of visa. Fortunately, Azerbaijan has everything. So to make it more simpler, we have very, very easy process of processing your visa. So I'm going to go through the process, which is very simple and easy. So basically, VFS Global signed an MOU with Asan in 2019. Asan comes directly under President of Republic of Azerbaijan. And we signed this agreement to provide e-visa facility to customers. And this is very, very simple. We got the API through them. And it's a very simple process. Client application comes in, API request, and of course, it's all secured and visa is processed, right? So it's a very simple process. You go to website, Azerbaijan, VFS, Azerbaijan.e-visa. One document is needed when you upload your bio page of your passport. There are 2 types of visa, urgent and standard. Urgent visa you can get in 3 hours, and standard visa you get in 3 days. As I said, just one upload of your bio page of your passport, and that's it. And once you give the visa fee, and visa is processed. So as I said, it's a 5-click process. You visit VFS website, register and sign in, upload required document, in this case, only the passport, bio page, fill up visa application, review, and make online payment. And you get the visa on your email, and of course, you breeze through immigration. Why apply for an Azerbaijan e-visa with VFS Global? So submission of group applications only possible with VFS Global portal. It's not available anywhere else. So it's very easy. You can apply as many as group size with VFS Global. At the same time, VFS Global is the only authorized partner visa. So we do not take payment. We do not process payment without checking the document. End-to-end integration, seamless exchange of information, data is secured, and visa is processed. And the most important thing is there is sales assistance through VFS sales team, which is available in different cities all over India: Delhi, Bombay, Calcutta, Bangalore, and Hyderabad. And of course, when you deal with VFS, there are other products and opportunities available which our sales team can share with you. You can reach out to us on B2B sales at VFS Global. If you have any, question or process requirement, we can always share that with you. So I think that's a simple process, what I wanted to share. That's what I said. My presentation is very, very small. It's a 5-click process. So that's it. Welcome to Azerbaijan. I am booking my trip. I'm sure you would also do the same. Thank you very much. Over to you, Noel.
Thank you, Henry, for that presentation. Great to see the process is extremely simple. I just wanted to mention, please continue, as Henry mentioned, feel free to reach out to our sales team to Azerbaijan, and it will redirect you to the Azerbaijan e-visa page, which is what you saw in Henry's presentation. Thanks once again, Henry, for that. With that, over to you, Devika, for the Q&A.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for those lovely presentations. The chat tab is burning up with questions. I'm getting so many questions. People are also messaging me on the site to make sure their questions are answered. I would like everyone to know that we will try and take up as many questions today as we can. If we don't take your question up today, VFS will get back to you with the response. So please don't worry if your question is not answered today. We will get back to you. I'm just going to open the floor to questions. I'll throw some questions around and we can then accordingly address the same. Mr. Moses, Henry Moses, we want to start with you. So what is the time taken for the Azerbaijan e-visa? What is the validity of this visa?
It's 90 days validity with 30 days stay.
Okay, wonderful. So that also gives you more options. And how do you apply for a group or a MICE visa exactly in terms of e-visa?
It is the same process. It is the same process. We have the ability of taking as many 100 people also in one go and in one payment process. So it's very simple, very easy. As you're applying for one visa, you can apply for 100 visas as well.
There is a question about the system being available for e-visa 7 required for the visa. If you could repeat that for us. And if you have a valid US or Schengen visa, does that help the process in any way?
No. So we only need a bio page of your passport. And I think that's it, what we need. And a simple application.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I'm going to now move to Mr. Roshan. Mr. Roshan, there are lots of questions for you as well. Starting with, what is the best time to visit Azerbaijan, and can you tell us a little bit about the weather in Azerbaijan?
Yes, in presentation I shortly said we are considering Azerbaijan like a year-round destination. It depends on your client. After winter, nature are waking up, and this time is very beautiful for people who would like it, because we know this April and May it's summertime vacations in India, so that would be a very good time to visit us.
Wonderful. Is Azerbaijan a preferred MICE destination for India? Have you had any MICE groups? Could you talk a bit about the MICE activities?
Yes. Not only MICE, but the wedding as well. There was a lot of cancellation in 2020 because of COVID. But Azerbaijan, Baku itself is kind of hub in all the Caucasus region because of its infrastructure. I shared the Meet in Azerbaijan website where you can find all the information, but anytime you can connect me. We have very good power. So 5-7 days would be nice, minimum. Okay,
so 5 to 7 days.
Yeah, to explore Baku and one of the itineraries which I said, north, west, or south.
Oh, wonderful. Can you tell us more about the activities that you're doing in the India market? Do you have any roadshows planned, and do you have any other marketing activities planned in India?
Yes, we are planning to do large events in 2023, but by the year end also a couple of marketing activities, which you can track in tourismboard.us platform. There is trade events, and you already will see some other countries, and India I hope will be shortly also added.
Okay. Thank you. Is there Indian food easily available in Azerbaijan?
Yes. There is a chain of restaurants in.
Make some recommendations for MICE activities.
Yes, if it's enough time, I would say Baku, to do main events in Baku. But for outside activities, etc., you can visit regions. But we have 7 regional cities where you can do your MICE activities as well, and some of them have airports. So if it's large groups, you can directly connect it by charter with the city in India. It can be adding some musical event, Azerbaijan style, international style. As I said, we have here enough event companies. Also various various kind of events depending of your which area these guests are from can be added. So it can be discussed individually. You have my email, and we have Azerbaijan Convention Bureau who is dealing exactly with MICE groups. You can invite me.
Perfect. Would you know if Jain food options are available in Baku? Are you familiar with Jain food?
It's not available right if you just go into a restaurant, but if you have groups, etc., you can always arrange it with local partner.
Perfect. Thank you. I'm now going to move to Azerbaijan. Wonderful. Are there any other flights in the pipeline? Any other connectivities from India?
Yes, we want to see that how much love are we getting from our passengers, and then we want to introduce more cities out here in India very soon.
Wonderful. A lot of my questions for you only said when are the flights starting from Mumbai? A big question mark next to it. But thank you.
We are equally eager for that, and that's what I'm saying. Within a week, you will hear that news when we're going to introduce our schedule to Mumbai as well.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. Do you have tie-ups with any domestic carriers that you can connect with other cities in India?
We are working on that. I mean, if there are larger groups or there are FITs, they can contact our office, our sales team. They will facilitate them to get that organized as well.
Okay. And if somebody wants to book for a MICE or a larger group, how can they contact you?
We are already many MICE groups lined up in this month, September and October. So please feel free to contact our sales office. We'll educate you all and give you all the support from our side.
Wonderful. Is your team pan-India or is it just Delhi-based? Because everyone is trying to connect with your team.
We already have a team out there in Mumbai, and Delhi. We are, of course, since we have already started. So they are travel along. So we just go and say hello to them and make sure they also travel to more and more.
Wow. Wonderful. Thank you. Is there a contact email address or something that you can share with the audience? Because there are a lot of people.
It was very much there on our presentation. And if you go to the end of our presentation, you will find our contact thing. In case if you still want to reach us, I'll let you know about our contact list, and then you can reach us.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you for that information. I can tell you very confidently that there are a lot of people who want to fly to Azerbaijan very soon. I got a request.
Sorry, Devika, I would like to interrupt you for a second because I don't want to miss this opportunity, because I myself as a vegetarian, and I have traveled many times out there. I did not struggle at all. I rather enjoyed that vegetarian food out there. So whether it's Jain food or vegetarian food, that's a place to visit. So don't worry about me and my wife. Both are vegetarian, and we enjoyed thoroughly out there without having any issue out there.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you so much. And thank you for highlighting that, because I think that is what our audience really wanted to know. So thank you for sharing that. Friends, I know you have made requests for flight tickets. I will not be accepting any requests for flight tickets. That you can contact Mr. Vishal Sharma and his office directly. I cannot at this platform assist with that. We are now coming towards the end of our webinar. Thank you all for being here with us. But before we go, I'd like to invite you for your thank you note. But Mr. Henry Moses, before you go, can you please repeat the visa process once again? I have a few more questions that have come about the visa process. So if you could just take us through the process one last time, please.
It's okay. Again, as I said, it's a 5-click process. If you need more information, more than happy to share more information. They can reach out to us on email, b2bsales@vfsglobal.com.
Yeah, and I elaborate more on that as well. Just for the audience to remember it more easily, We can also explain it in like 3 simple steps, such as the first one is application. Of course, as my colleague mentioned, if you translate it to clicks, it makes 5 clicks. But in terms of to remember it, it's actually, we can put it in 3 steps, such as application, you only need passport for that. The second one is the payment. So you make a payment online. And the third one is you receive an approval of your visa. You don't even have to print it. You can show it on your mobile phone and that's it.
And pay for one application separately. So you can pay and log in 100 application, maybe more in one go, and that visa would be processed.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you all for sharing all this information with us. Friends, I know that there are quite a few questions that we could not answer, but we will get back to you with the responses. So please just be patient. We will get back to you. A copy of this webinar recording will also be shared with you in 24 hours. In 24 hours, there will be an email in your inbox with a recording of this webinar. Now over to Mr. Noel for your closing remarks now.
Thank you, Devika. I think it's been a great session. We've certainly learned a lot about the destination, about the airline, about the visa, and the simplicity of the process. The fact that it potentially takes only 3 hours to get here, a lot of interest amongst us to visit the destination. I'd like to thank, first of all, everybody who's taken the time out to join, all of the participants, friends from the travel industry, thank you very much. I hope the session was useful and insightful. I'd like to thank all of our speakers, Orkhan, Roshan, Vishal. I also want to thank the VFS team. We've got Henry as head of sales. As mentioned, we've got Prabhuda Sen, who's our chief operating officer for South Asia, and Vishal Jairath, who's the head of operations for South Asia, also on the call. All of us are fully accessible to you. Please reach out to your closest VFS location, the VFS Application Center, or any of our.
Thank you all. Thank you so much. Thank you to all my speakers and participants. I know a few of you have also come all the way from Azerbaijan and joined us from there. So thank you for taking out the time and doing it. Thank you to our lovely audience for watching this webinar, asking the right questions, and being part of the VFS Azerbaijan family. Thank you all so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you.